Yes. So guys, guess what? Cardi B finally announced her second album. It drops in September. It's called Am I the Drama? Great. I love the announcement. It's 2025 and she is finally dropping an album following her debut album that came out in 2018. I believe 2018, yes.
That's a long time.
So since then, right before the album announcement, she dropped the song called Outside. In my opinion, I don't think it's that great. It's not bad. I feel like it's like a regular song. I feel like it's something that she made before. She mentioned that she actually didn't want to put it out, but she ended up putting it out, and I think that was a label call. In my opinion, I think the label was like, yeah, just put the song out.
Most likely. And
because once she put the song out, she was booked for like a Spotify performance. So I think she needed to put the song out for the performance. She needed something new for the performance. And then she just performed at some festival in New York. I believe New York. And yeah, she announced the album. And I'm really glad that she finally announced. I'm glad that an album is actually coming. So with this album, right? So it was revealed that WAP and Up will be included on the album along with Outside. Outside was a song that she does not, song that she does not like. She also said that she wasn't planning on putting on the album. So I definitely feel like the label was like, bitch, we're putting Outside on the album. You're putting it out before the album. And then also WAP and Up are going to be on here too. When it comes to the WAP and Up being on there, I feel like that was both her decision and the label's decision. I feel like they both agreed on that, and I feel like that is very smart. I think it's very smart that they put WAP and Up on there, even though WAP came out in 2020 and Up came out in 2021, I think, around that time. Yeah, they're like 4 or 5 year old songs. I think it is a very smart business move that she is putting those songs on there. I believe Up is Diamond, and I think WAP is actually on the road to becoming Diamond. Let me look it up right now. Let me see. It says WAP has 4 years ago. This was reported 4 years ago. It says WAP has sold over 8 million units. Let me see. That's almost Diamond. That's like WAP is on the road to being Diamond. Yeah, let me see. Platinum. Is Cardi B WAP platinum? Okay, so it says WAP is currently 8 times platinum, so it is on the road to becoming Diamond as well. Up is already Diamond. So with WAP and Up being on the album already is considered platinum. It is already considered to sell 1.5 million units. So it's already considered to be platinum. So of course, people have something, like haters have something to say about it. I feel like her fans agreed with the decision because it was smart, but of course the haters are going to hate and they're going to say, oh, why would she why wouldn't she, y'all? Why wouldn't she? She hasn't dropped an album in 7 years. I feel like she has to put these songs on there for it to be a successful release, because we don't know what's coming with her album. We don't even know. She dropped a couple singles like a couple years ago, but those aren't going to be on it. We don't know. Like these are like little one-off singles. We don't really know what the album, what the body of work is going to give. We don't really know. Right. Only they know. Only she knows. Only her label knows. Only her team knows. We don't know. So them putting WAP and Up on there is smart. If I was on her team, I'm like, yeah, put WAP and Up on there. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So WAP and Up won't be counted as first. They won't be reported within the first week sales, which is like understandable. Right. But since the announcement of her album and the announcement that WAP and Up are going to be on there, WAP and Up have both re-entered the iTunes charts. Right. So there is that. And then also like whether she put WAP and Up on an album whether she released her sophomore album 3 years ago or 4 years ago, whenever those songs came out, right, it still would have the same impact. It would still be the same stat, whether it was an album from 4 years ago or not. It would. Those are still her stats. It's still a Diamond song. These are still 2 Diamond songs. Right. These are still her own stats. But she actually, of course, responded to the backlash, from her haters on WAP and Up being on here. So I'm going to read the tweet that she made, and then I'm also going to play the audio that she put out. So did she delete it? she says, this will be the last and only time I'm going to address this. WAP and Up are two of my biggest songs. My fans have been asking me to put them on an album, and people search them on Invasion of Privacy all the time. They deserve a home. I let haters make me not submit WAP for the Grammys. I didn't know that. I didn't know she wanted to submit WAP for I didn't know that. And at this point, I'm giving my fans what they want. These two songs don't even count for the first week sales. So what are y'all even crying about? Do y'all say anything when all these artists put out all their little tricks and ponies to sell out? Exactly. Now let them eat cake. Go cry about it. And then she also went on Spaces, I believe. Let me see if I saved the audio. I'm going to see if I saved the audio. I hope I saved the audio. Oh my God, I don't think I saved the audio. I thought I saved it. Did it get deleted? No. Okay, here you go. Right here. Hold on.
People go to Invasion. Hey guys, listen. These motherfuckers is gonna have to be mad. My hit records need a home. Sometimes people go to Invasion of Privacy to look for WAP and look for Up. And my fans been telling me, hey, please put WAP and Up on the album. And I'm gonna do this for my fans. My fans deserve for me to listen to them. I didn't listen to them when I didn't submit it WAP because I was listening to the haters. I was thinking like, imagine if I win WAP and people are gonna drag me and stuff like that. This time, fuck it. It's our turn. It's Bardi Gang's turn. Whatever the fuck they mad about, tell them to go cry about it. Wah, go fucking cry about it. I love my fans. I love Bardi Gang. And whatever the fuck they want, they fucking get. Well, not everything, because y'all be asking for some shit. What the fuck?
Okay, so anyway, so she said she said that people search my debut album, they search my album and they can't find WAP or Up on there. And WAP and Up need a home and blah, 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 right? So when she starts saying stuff like that, I call that bullshit. Like, girl, no. Like, a real fan of you, a real Cardi B fan is not going to go on your debut album to look for two songs that came out 5 years after it came out. That's not even. That's or 3 years after it came. Like, that's not even like what? Who does that? No, they need a home. Like, WAP and Up live on streaming. They have a home. You can get it right now. Like what? But no, I get it. Like, they belong on an album. I get it. Yes, put it on the album. But like when it comes to like people search Invasion of Privacy to look for WAP when WAP came out 4 years after your debut, like do they? Like, do they? What?
No.
They do. They need like what? And like, why would people like go on your album to look for a song? They can just stream it. That was a lie. That was I don't know. That was weird. Like that was kind of weird. Like, what real fan would do that? Like, and what like they could just go and type it in on Spotify and listen to it like real quick. What? That was like that I would call them bullshit. When she starts saying things like no, like this, I'd rather her not have said anything and like let them be mad, because of course the Barbs were like dragging her, but it's like let them be mad. Like I'd rather you not say shit. Like they search your old album for a song that came out after the album, huh?
Yeah, that's
what?
That's crazy.
That was like, girl, stop.
Crazy,
don't do that.
crazy,
but it's a smart business move for you to have 2 diamond songs on your second. Yes, do that. Absolutely. Do it all day.
Great business move.
Do it all day. Do it all day long. Yes, I think she needed to do that, because once again, it's been 7 years since her debut, and we don't even know what a 2025 Cardi B sounds like for real. Yeah, she dropped these little one-off singles and stuff, but those one-off singles didn't even do what WAP and Up did. Like the Like What freestyle and the other Enough. It charted top 10, but it's like it didn't do anywhere near WAP and Up. And once again, WAP and Up, these are still her stats. These are still Cardi B songs. She still earned these stats. So whether it's on Invasion of Privacy, whether it's on the new album, it don't matter. These are still her stats. It's still diamond because it's still diamond. It is what it is. Like, It is what it is. Because I always felt like at the very least, because she still dropped successful singles after Invasion of Privacy. Aside from WAP and Up, she put out Please Me with Bruno Mars. Money was a good song. Press was a good song. So she could, if she wanted to, she could have put out a Invasion of Privacy Deluxe and had those 4 extra songs on there, and still would have probably had a good deluxe album stat. Like it's all still her own stat. So it's like, it's a shortcut. Yeah, it's like a business maneuver or whatever. Yeah, it's a cheating, if you will, but it's still this is still her music. This is still her impact, whether it's on the new album or not. It's still there.
Right.
It's still there. But the whole thing of like, oh, they searched my old album for these. No, that don't
believe.
Stop it. Like, that was weird. Anywho, yes, moving